were you able to forgive God? Right? And I know that might sound crazy because God doesn't do anything wrong, but he often doesn't meet our expectations, which leads to our anger. Like, were you able to forgive him?
Yeah, yeah, for sure, and I think I had to forgive myself was a big one too, like, I took a class at church, it was called Holy Wars, and it talked about, like, forgiving people and, like, someone you need to forgive, and I was like, "I don't have not a problem with nobody," and I was like, "You know what, like, I need to forgive, God." I think God just wanted me to say it, it wasn't like God know I just wanted me to say it so I can get essential freedom, like, know that, like, "God, I forgive you," like, for feeling like you left me, feeling like that I wasn't there, feeling like that you couldn't do anything. Like, I forgive you, God, for not doing the things that I wanted you to do because that wasn't your will for me. If you were to do those things, I probably wouldn't even know you, right? I probably still wouldn't even believe you because look at throughout the Bible. I mean, he did miracles and people still didn't believe. So it's like, forgive me, God, for being, mad at you for things that were your part of your plan. Like, not it's not about me, it's about you, right? And forgive me for being selfish and just prideful and arrogant, thinking that I have all the answers and I'm the one, I didn't do anything. I didn't create anything. And it's like forgive me, God, and I also forgive you as well because I felt like I was holding up resentment towards God and I was stopping me from growing a better relationship with him.
So there's another verse that comes to mind, that I think a lot of us know the verse, but we struggle to believe it. And it's we know that God works all things for good for those who love him and are called according to his purposes, right? Those of us with who he saves, he's gonna work everything for our good. And this is like on the spot, but like, do you see any good that has come from your mom dying when she did?
Oh yeah. I think if like I was talking to my brother David the other day, like if we were to ask, like, I'm pretty sure mom would say, like, man, if my boys could have a relationship with you, God, like, do it again. I would do it again. I would die again for my boys just to have a real relationship with you and really believe in you and really trust you and really allow you to lead them, like, and not me, God, you, like, I would do it again because at the end of the day, bro, it was just our mom leading us to God and we were just following our mom. Like, we weren't following God, we were just following our mom. And I think that God had to, I mean, only God will give me this answer, but I think God allowed this to happen to my mother so we can realize that he's the one we need to be following, right? Like he's the one that, yeah, it says like, you need to lead your family, right? Like, and husbands, you need to lead your family, but it's like at the end of the day, you're leading your family to God. And at the end of the day, they need to fall in line to fall in order with God, right? So it's like, I felt like our mindset was like, we do this because our mom does it. We do this not because we love God. We do this because our mom makes us do it, like, and I think understanding that now, it's like, man, my mom spoke so profoundly in that moment of trust God, like what else do you do? Just trust God. Everything's gonna be okay. And she knew it, bro. She knew it. She was dying on her deathbed. And that moment right there, I'm like, man, like to this day, I'm like, man, God, you are real. Because if this woman is dying on her deathbed and she believes in God and she knows God heals people, she knows God can do anything, and like Jesus done it multiple times. Like what's to stop him now? Like she knows it, but she's okay with the outcome. She's okay with what God's will is for her life. She's okay with God taking her home and knowing that she's leaving her kids, but she knows that God will take care of her kids. She know God will take care of her husband, all of her sons, her daughters, like she knew God's hand was going to be in my life still, and it was okay. Like, yeah, her flesh is gone, she's gone, but God's still here. God is still faithful. God still loves me. God still provides. God's still in the midst of all of that, till now. Yeah, I see it and thank God, praise God for that. Now I can see, but it's just started with me being willing to be able to see. But no, dude, I for sure, I see all the goodness out of this. My brother, having a relationship, my other brother, Andrew, too, like, don't get me wrong, none of us are perfect people whatsoever, but we all have one thing in common that we really need Jesus daily.